We flew to Japan to try the best food and most unique experiences in Tokyo. The world's highest quality Wagyu beef, Michelin-starred ramen noodles, and an in-house omakase led by a 4th generation sushi master, and so much more. You're gonna see some things in this video you have never seen before. Alright, first stop on our tour in Tokyo, and this one might be a bit surprising, because before the sushi master omakase, before the Michelin star ramen, we're trying 2 breakfast items you wouldn't associate with Japan. One you're gonna see soon, and it's honestly one of the most absurd things I've ever seen or eaten. And on the way there, I ran into a new friend. Is that a robot? What is that? Dude, it looks like a missile. Security robot. I have a feeling if you try to escape this thing, it'll pull out like some Iron Man missile and just like, and you just blow up. Hello, can you communicate? This looks absolutely delicious. And the process was so cool to watch. They take this massive loaf of Japanese milk bread, they soak it in sweet cream, grill it up, and then place it in a cast iron skillet to crisp it up. Look at how much butter he puts on this French toast. Is the dude trying to kill me? Let's hit it with this syrup. Oh my God. Honestly, keeping it in a small cast iron skillet is really smart because when the butter and syrup drips over the French toast, it gets caught and kind of creates this pool of maple syrup butter. Oh my God. I legitimately think that's the best French toast I've ever had. It's crazy that the Japanese can see any item in the world and make their own version of it, and 9 out of 10 times it will taste better and just look way cooler too. I'm gonna be dreaming about this bite in New York. Holy dear God, that French toast was insane. And coincidentally, downstairs in the same mall is a restaurant serving up pancakes with a unique twist. This might be the craziest thing I've ever seen. I have this pancake window with this woman dressed up in this green apron, flipping the most perfect looking pancakes you've ever seen. It comes with a full stick of salted Japanese butter that they're homemaking in their shop. I feel like people in the Midwest in America would love this. They'd be like, you got a whole stick of butter on your pancakes? That's amazing. You're supposed to take the whole stick of butter and pour it on top of the pancakes. That is crazy. Just know already my stomach is gonna be in shambles after this one, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I really think you need syrup. Okay, the butter is so fresh. It's interesting because the pancake game is so versatile in Japan. They have the super fluffy pancakes and then the really thin, crispy pancakes. 2 very different styles, but both very good. Japan is really putting a number on my body, and I think that this is the craziest feat yet. For our next stop, I still honestly can't believe this place exists. It's essentially a little cafe that doubles as a petting zoo, and we're not talking ordinary animals. You're surrounded by otters, furry little creatures that just want to jump on your face. And while you wait to enter the otter arena, the cafe also has hedgehogs and chinchillas you can hang out with.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What even is a hedgehog? Do they get bigger? He's burrowing into my hands.
Needless to say, I wasn't about to miss this spot. Oh my God, it's happening. We're entering the otter zone.
Maple and the potato.
Hey, potato. And then potato's sister, Maple. Potato.
Okay.
This is one of the greatest moments of my life. They have such quick reflexes.
He likes a good belly rub.
Yeah.
And they're so cute. I'm freaking out right now. That was some of the best money I've ever spent in my life. And I think I need to buy one now. I need one as a pet. They're so cute. They're like a mixture of a cat and a seal. I'm obsessed with them. All right, it's kind of impossible to follow up cute otters, but our next stop is a must-hit food experience. And once again, it's something you probably wouldn't expect to have in Japan.
Tokyo's famous sizzling cheeseburgers. This spot's called American Diner, and they're chefing up burgers in a way I have never seen before. They heat up a cast iron dish, ladle in a 3-cheese bechamel onto it, then drop the burger right on top as the sauce sizzles. The hardest part is waiting to eat the burger because it's sitting in a pool of molten lava.
So you don't see. We need more blowers.
The guy took cheeseburger very literally with this one. I might need a doctor on standby. Kind of in a mental pretzel right now. Like I'm trying to formulate my thoughts, but this one is so new to me. I almost don't even know what to think right now. I'm like shocked with how much I'm enjoying this because seeing this boil in front of me with a 3-cheese fondue, I was a little bit scared and slightly intimidated. But the flavor of the bechamel, the 3 cheeses, he said Parmesan and 2 others, is like actually really unique and different. And the lace on the meat is amazing. They're importing their beef specifically from America to make this style burger. There are certain things that I've seen in Japan that I honestly think the American mind just cannot comprehend. And this is one of them. And he's doing like all different types of American burgers, like the Oklahoma burger. There's like the animal style inspired by In-N-Out. We got the Tommy style, you know, chili cheese fries, and then his signature touchdown, which is just like insane.
I don't love In-N-Out.
In Los Angeles, you have to order off of the secret menu.
Yeah, I think In-N-Out is the most overrated burger in the world, personally.
I'm gonna take you. We're gonna have it together.
Shake Shack is 100 times better than In-N-Out.
Okay, and you may be able to agree with this.
Everyone talks about the secret menu, like the onion should be like, you do raw onion and cooked onion. I don't know if I tried that.
I do fried mustard. So they take mustard, they put it on the burger, and they sear it in the mustard, which creates like this really like umami kind of sour flavor in the meat, changes the meat entirely.
We're gonna come back to this.
We're gonna come back. One day we're gonna have
a
burger off.
and we'll have a follow-up. So we woke up this morning, we were planning to go to American Diner right away, but Leon discovered this spot. There are these cream stuffed fried sandwiches that look so insane, so we had to make a little pit stop before American Diner. So for context, that is fried Japanese milk bread stuffed with cream. And then I ate this fondue burger, bro. I'm actually shocked. My cholesterol or whatever it is gonna be through the roof. I probably should go see a doctor. And then I also had like 9 sticks of butter the day before. Actually might be on some serious health watch right now. My sister's a doctor. Shout out Samantha. Samantha, I'm probably gonna give you a FaceTime in about 5 minutes because I'm not feeling too hot. Now you might be thinking, Jack, you flew all the way to Tokyo to eat burgers and pancakes, you dumbass? Well, yes, but this is where things get serious. I'm talking traditional Japanese dishes. This is our first Michelin-starred stop in Tokyo. No trends, no twists, just one man hand-making noodles the same way he's been doing for the past decade. And once we understand noodles the traditional way, we're about to try them a very different way. We've heard that you have the best ramen in Tokyo. Only 6 seats here, and they only have 1 bowl of ramen. That's it. They serve one thing. You guys very dedicated to his craft. So the owner gets here every morning at 4 a.m. to start his ramen broth, and he cooks it for 2 days. That's insane dedication to a bowl of noodles. I've never seen a more delicate cooking process. So he takes his homemade noodles and then he puts it into this ramen hot tub and he cooks them really quickly, takes out both strainers at the same time and slaps them down to get the excess water out, and simultaneously dumps both the noodles into 2 different bowls, and then he tops it with all the different toppings, foie gras, pork, and egg. He's so gentle and delicate with it. I'm so impressed. Oh yeah. Chef, delicious. The noodles still have like a little bite to them. They're a little springy. I think he almost leaves them slightly uncooked so they cook down in the broth while you're eating it. Just like warm and delicious. It's not too rich, which I actually like. It's kind of like a lighter broth. We got this beautiful piece of pork in the ramen as well. Chasu? Chasu pork, okay. Goes a very long way. That pork kind of adds the richness to the ramen here. I'm a very big fan of this, and not only am I a big fan of the food, but I actually have a huge crush on the chef. He's like the cutest, sweetest old man, and everything he does with so much passion and love. We have a special gift for the chef here. A brand new white hat. Chef.
Yes, sir.
This is for you. For you, yes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, this is for you. It's our brand new Yes Chef hat, and New York.
New York.
Always in good taste. Yes, chef. Good. It looks great. Look at our man f***ing aura farming to the max right now. Standing outside his shop, catching eyeballs from all the Japanese ladies. He knows what he's doing, our man. Now that you've seen the traditional approach, it's time to flip the script. We're headed to a Japanese-Italian fusion spot, crushing the game right now, serving udon carbonara. Yes, you heard that right. Somewhere in Italy, a Nona just felt a disturbance, but honestly, she might be impressed. A really cool part about this restaurant experience is that you can see the entire process while you're waiting for your food. You watch the chef roll out the noodle dough paper thin, then run it through a machine that cuts it into strands. He walks it over to this massive bubbling hot tub, cooks the noodles, scoops them up with a fishnet, and lays them into a bowl with an incredible flick of the wrist. And then for the final move, Parmesan and thick cut bacon. What more could you really ask for? That all sounds delicious to me. That's the bite right there. Piece of bacon and a nice bowl of noodles. Here we go. Those noodles are so fun to eat because they're so doughy and springy. It almost tastes like a really high-end mac and cheese with bacon, which is an incredible compliment because everyone in the world loves mac and cheese. The noodles are really thick and the egg yolk creates like this sauce, and then the cheese kind of melts and it kind of sticks together.
It says bukkake too.
Bukkake, really?
Yeah.
Ah,
This one is called
so the bukkake noodles.
Yeah, it says.
Supposedly this is one continuous noodle. I don't know how that's possible. The dude said that you could lift this to the sky. The broth that it sits in is amazing, and the beef is so tender. I feel like everyone comes here for the viral carbonara udon noodles, but honestly, I'm rocking with the bukkake noodles more. For our next experience, we return to the Tsukiji fish market, one of the most famous fish markets in the world, but this time with a local legend. If you want a full deep dive into the market itself, that video is linked on the screen right now. What made this visit different was that we weren't just exploring the market, we were actually shopping it. And this wasn't any ordinary shopping trip. We were hand selecting ingredients alongside Yoshi, a 4th generation sushi master from Tokyo, and Philip Franklin Lee, a Michelin starred sushi chef with almost 30 restaurants across the US. Together, it was basically like the ultimate expert duo guiding us through the market, kinda like LeBron and D Wade at your side. And what's cool is, Yoshi's known for his private members only Omakase experience, where he'll actually take you to the market with him while he shops for your dinner.
My restaurant is kind of membership restaurant. Only members come here. So I know what they like. So once I get the reservation, I come here, pick up a fish, which they like. I go to the 15 to 20 supplier every morning, the same supplier. Because my style, Omakase style, but not fixed menu, customized, personalized. Each guest.
Everyone knows the best way to experience any country is with a local. And you won't believe how long Yoshi's been coming to this market. How many years have you been coming to this market?
For me, maybe 40. Since I was 5 years old, I came with my father.
Really? So you
make my playground.
This is your playground.
Yeah.
That kind of insider knowledge allowed us to see the best that the market had to offer, like tasting this top shelf Hokkaido uni, otherwise known as sea urchin. Taste it.
Yeah.
Right now?
Right now.
Oh my god, all right. Take a little piece. So sweet. And even some wild that I'm honestly not sure I wanted to see. R.I.P. to this little snapper.
Wait, so was it
Murder.
dead when when that happened, or
Oh my god. I've never seen that in my life. And what made this even crazier, Yoshi took everything we bought, brought it back to his place and cooked us an omakase in his own home. Okay, we've arrived at Yoshi's house. And before you even get to the omakase, you already know you're in for something special. You feel the vibes as you walk through the entrance alleyway and past the Zen garden of his family home. On the way in, you pass a window where Yoshi's dad is inside, getting all of his son's tools dialed in for the night, which instantly got me hyped for the meal. By the time you step into the main room, you're already buzzing, fully locked in and ready for the omakase to kick off.
Okay, so now I'm starting cutting tuna. I prefer bluefin tuna.
This is a lot heavier than it looks. Oh my gosh. So dialed in making a piece of sushi.
Oh, yo.
Insane. It just was so fatty and melts in your mouth. I mean, oh my god, excellent. All right, we have a black throat sea perch that we just torched up tableside.
Let's see what this fish looks like.
It'll be insane.
Wow. That is so good. I've never had that piece of fish before, but it's incredible. Toro sea urchin hand roll. Oh my god. I have a feeling this might be one of the best pieces of sushi in my life. Oh my god. Yoshi, that is actually insane. That bite should be illegal. The toro and the uni are so perfect together. And you get the crunch from the seaweed. Wow. The onion is a secret, bro.
Yeah.
Do you take it in a shot or sip it?
The gaze the instrument on the rhythm, so you have to on the rhythm. Do, do, do. No, da, 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 da. If you lose, drinking sake.
Oh, you got it. They're trying to get me blacked out here. Shot? I'm so... Hey!
We have a game for you.
We have a American game.
American game.
Yeah.
Pouring into the glass as much or as little as you want. Whoever sinks the glass has to drink the whole thing.
Yes.
This American drinking game.
Like a sake bar.
Yeah.
If she doesn't get it, then Phil's gonna get it.
It's
It's gonna get...
Those were drops. They're legit. I saw it.
Oh.
Should we eat sushi while it's warm?
Oh no. Are you actually?
No, we're like this far from the top.
I was a little stupid. Oh yeah. Before we continue the omakase experience, we have a gift for you.
Oh.
One of our brand new Yes Chef hats. that we
Oh,
wanted
yes
to give
chef
you.
hat.
It
Okay.
would look perfect on you with the red.
Okay. Arigato.
Yes, thank you. This is for you.
Thank you very much.
It looks amazing. It looks great. Yes.
Oh, thank you very much eating sushi.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
It feels like 10 p.m. I feel like we traveled time in there because we had about 10 beers and 5 shots of sake. The culinary experiences in Japan have just been absolutely exceeding expectations. The fish was amazing. Some of the best tuna I've ever had in my life. So, Yoshi, thank you for welcoming us in your home. Next up, we're headed to one of the most beautiful food experiences in all of Tokyo. In my opinion, one of the best meals of the entire trip, served with a view of the city that almost feels fake. We have a special set menu for us and one of the best beers I've ever had, Suntory Master's Dream. Every day, you know, Phil's joined us on our trip to Tokyo, and people would probably think we've been here for a month because we've been to about 25 restaurants so far. But we've only been here for 5 days, and we've just gone to about 5 different spots a day. We've literally been eating 5 dinners a night with about 1,000 beers. It's been matcha food beer, matcha food beer, matcha food beer, matcha food beer, matcha food beer.
Sorry. Matcha food beer, matcha of food, beer, food, beer, food, beer, food, beer.
Yeah. Cheers to another beer.
Wow. Ooh, look at that.
Oh my god. So what's this?
Yes.
So this is a saga beef, so the medium rare. And this one is vegetable, it's mushroom and green peas and cauliflower.
This steak looks absolutely incredible. Oh, you're just going right in.
It does need salt, but that's why they give it to you. That steak's unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That melts in your mouth like a piece of butter.
It's as good as you would think this is.
F***ing shit. I just cut the piece of steak with chopsticks. Look at this. 2 chopsticks, no knife. That's how tender this meat is. I've had Wagyu many times. I think that this might be one of the best bites of Wagyu steak.
This is really good.
I'm freaking out.
It's so fucking good.
That steak is so fucking good.
Garlic chips too. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna set up, but
Drop the yellows.
I was trying to feed Cam while he was filming, and I dropped his yellowtail on the floor. I tried. I was trying.
this is fantastic. By far as a restaurant experience. I mean, first of all, it's hard to compete with that, right?
Look at the window. The window is taller than me. This is an example of how restaurant the Ritz-Carlton is just so incredible. The quality of the food, cooking of the food, the service, they just got it right.
Yeah.
They really do.
Who are these beers for?
Liam, did you go over there and order more beers?
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
You're behind.
Good. You got food?
What number is this?
What number beer is this?
20 glass, you order
28 glasses.
20 glass, yes.
Hold on. So if we had them evenly, which we did not, there's 5 of us and we've had 28. So we're not even for sure. No, 3 and 3. That's 6.
That's
leaves 22 between the 3 of us. That's 7.
Thank you so much.
So this is beer 7? No, there's no. You just switched a beer to this beer. That would be 4 beers. That would suggest.
Sherlock Holmes.
If you look at the lights in the corner, the light was dim at beer 2, but now the light is greater at beer 4.
I have a feeling this is going to be the best sushi we've had. Plates like these kind of make me sad because
There's only 3.
it's the last course and there's only 3. I almost don't want to eat it. When I have a couple pieces of food, specifically sushi, I go through this thought process in my mind of, do I eat the worst one first? Do I start with the best? Usually I eat the one first that I least like and I finish with the one that I want most. So in this case, I'll probably finish with the fatty toro because I want that the most. And I'll start with the piece of grouper.
I go akami, grouper, toro, and then here. Do you have a recommendation in what order?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, exactly what I said. That's a really good recommendation.
Wasabi really gets my sinuses.
Yeah, gone. The original reason for wasabi was that they believed that if there were any bacteria or parasites, it would counteract it and kill it. Interesting. But when it opens your sinuses, the more your sinuses are open, the more you can taste. So it makes the flavor more pronounced, makes the fish sweeter.
This piece of otoro looks incredible. I like my uni sweet.
So this is the same uni that we were served at Yoshi's, and the same uni. I don't know if you saw, but it was the 888. It's the same one I carry
At the restaurant.
at my restaurants. That
Wow.
So now I had no idea. I have the same quality uni as not only the Ritz-Carlton, but a 4th generation
Sushi master.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really do think pound for pounds, because we just finished the entree portion.
Yeah.
This might be the best dinner we've had in Tokyo.
I don't think it for sure is.
Buckle the fuck up. Our final food experience in Tokyo. This is maybe the most ridiculous culinary experience in all of Japan. I've never seen anything like this. A members-only dining club run by a bunch of maniacs serving the rarest Wagyu beef money can buy. And these guys might look insane, but everything they make is from the owner Hasato's family, passed down for over 3 generations. idea what I was walking into. But this is electric. This is one of the reasons I flew here, was to get the OG Wagyu Sando by Wagyu Mafia. The only problem is I need like 500 more. That is so tender. A lot of restaurants put on a show and create a party just for vibes, but the food isn't actually good. That is not the case here. The vibes and the party is amazing, but the food is even better. I'm gonna give my cameraman Jasper $1,000 if he can eat this monster oyster in one bite. I have never seen an oyster like this. Oh my god, I've never seen something like this in my life. It's
One bite. Damn, that one looks good. Yes, sir. One bite. That one looks better than what I had.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yes. One bite.
One bite.
One bite, Jasper.
One bite.
One bite.
Jasper. Jasper.
It's impossible. Dude, it's like actually heavy.
Will Jasper do it for $1,000?
He's gonna attempt.
One bite.
Oh yeah! Chew it. Don't try to swallow it. You got that. You got that.
Soup.
You got that. You got it. Come on, Jasper, I believe in you.
Oh my god!
1,000 yen.
Wow.
It's actually really good.
Respect.
That was actually good.
Respect. That was
really good.
That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Dude, you taste that.
Take double or nothing.
On next week's episode of Jack's Dining Room, prepare for the most extravagant Taiwanese adventure you've ever seen. From Michelin star restaurants to famous Peking duck, everything explored around the city of Taipei and beyond. Hot pot, fruit, sushi, pull-ups, jungles, and everything in between. Welcome to JDR Taiwan.